Hey there, welcome to day 20 of our 30-day Reconnection challenge. You heard that right, it's day 20. We are 2/3 of the way through this thing. Thank you for being here with me. So today's assignment might be a little bit of a stretch for you, and I want you to think all the way through this. I referenced this in one of my earlier videos, and the theme is being a pandemic problem solver. So what this means is most people have been, well, we've all been in this situation for 8 or 9 months now, and we're all in a groove and we're all doing what we do. And there are many people who feel disconnected, bored, they're having Zoom fatigue, pandemic fatigue, you name it. And the point is that sometimes it just takes somebody who's enterprising, a connector, has a little bit of energy to come in and create a solution for people. So what I want you to do is think about what you're doing in your life and what's on your calendar in the next couple weeks or things that you're working towards doing, and see if there's a way to invite somebody to be part of something with you, with what you're doing. Now, there's a lot of different ways to do that. I wrote down some ideas, so you might see me consulting my little list here. But there's some simple things, like for example, this challenge is a good example of if you wanted to invite somebody to tag on for the next 10 days of this, if they're in business and would get value out of this, maybe you just invite them along into this. Are you planning to take an online class? Is there anything on your schedule that you're going to go do, whether it's virtual or in person, where it would be safe to invite somebody to come along with you? Is there an opportunity for you to drop off a couple pies for Thanksgiving to some people who live around you, or invite them to come pick those pies up? I have a lot of people coming to my house to pick up pies. Are you going to some kind of outdoor venue where it would be safe to invite a friend or another family or whatever to come be with you and do what you're doing? Maybe you're going to go pick out a Christmas tree at a farm and you could say, hey, such and such person, do you want to meet up with us there? I promise you, if you stop and think and look around, there are opportunities to fold people into what you're doing and include them. And in my experience, a lot of the time, people are really grateful to be given those options and be like, oh yeah, gosh, like I've just been stuck in my rut, but I would love to meet you at X, Y, and Z. So this is actually a good example. This challenge is something that I was going to do by myself, as I've kind of referenced a few times. And then I was like, maybe some other people want to do this with me. And I put it out there, and obviously we had a huge response. You may not have a huge response like that. You might just throw something out there and get one yes. It doesn't matter, because it's about giving, not what you get back. So long story short, be a pandemic problem solver, look at your calendar, think about what's coming up in the next 30 days, and invite people to be part of what you're doing and to connect. That's it. Let me know how it goes. I'd love to hear what comes out of this, what ideas you have, what things you learn, what opportunities you realized that are there to connect regardless of what's going on in the world right now. And I look forward to hearing from you, and I'll see you tomorrow.